I hope she, I rock with you, whether you know it or not. We never met, but I've always rocked with you because I just felt like you, you always said the right things to make me stay in the shadows and be like, even with the Rob stuff, I'm like, oh, okay. She do enough research to know what it is. So.
Yes, YouTube. It's crazy. Because we're gonna talk about this whole breakdown situation with Latosha Husband from Sxcape and SWV and all that. And Rocky. We're talking about the husband Rocky. Let's be clear who we're talking about. We're talking about the husband Rocky. Tasha K got on a phone interview with him. And I agree with Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. Copyright fair use. I just want to break down this phone call. Because he puts his foot in his mouth. He act like he's spoon-feeding Tasha K. Meanwhile, Tasha K is telling him, well, I don't think you should have did this phone call with me. People on his end are saying, well, a lot of people said I shouldn't have got on the phone with you, Tasha K. I should have never called you. She says to him, you're right. Yeah, you're right. She is right that you should have never got on the phone with her because you got a lot going on. Now, a lot of people didn't link him to the whole R. Kelly situation with the whole Aaliyah thing. I looked at the interview with BBC News, and I seen him on the interview. He said he was with next to R. Kelly for over 14, 15 years. Then he admitted in that interview that Aaliyah and R. Kelly did get married, and he was there. Now, he's saying that he never seen nothing between Aaliyah and R. Kelly, and they never had no intimacy between them in front of him. But they was comfortable enough to let you be there during the ceremony. The wedding ceremony between Robert, R. Kelly, and Aaliyah. It's crazy. He should have never got on this phone call with Tasha K. And I'm going to break down the reasons why. Because he like to act like he's spoon-feeding Tasha K. Meanwhile, you're not spoon-feeding her, dummy. She getting everything she need out of you on this phone call. And being that she aired it, she probably let you know that she was going to air this phone call out. So let's break this all down. Let's get into it. Let's get into it because it's a lot.
Let's get into the what's going on.
All right. Well, you gotta tell me because I went through almost 5 years worth of text messages between y'all.
Between me and
Tijuana? Yes, Tijuana. Yes.
From text messages from where? From my phone?
Yes. Rocky, listen, she ain't the. And
here's the thing. If you know people and you read people, I don't care if it's on the phone or not. She said, I've been going through text messages from this girl, the alleged mistress. And then he says, through my phone, hello, honey bun. We see he may do business in music, but he's not the brightest light bulb in the room. He's very dim. Because why would you ask her in my phone? No, dummy, not in your phone, but it's with your phone number attached to it. It's text messages. And then he starts laughing. You know when you start laughing? When you're a little guilty. Let's keep going. Because he's crazy. And the whole phone call threw me for a whole loop. And I'm with Tasha K. If y'all see her face, y'all can go in there to unwind with Tasha K. This interview, this phone call interview right now that I'm looking at is from a day ago. And it has 158 viewers already on it. So go look at it. It's almost at 200K, basically. But this phone call with Rocky, that's irritated my whole spirit because you can tell he's a liar. I knew on the show, I'm sorry, allegedly. Everything that I'm saying is alleged because I don't want nobody coming after me. I learned from other people's mistakes on how not to get sued. Listen, no shade, all tea. But I'm just saying, with him, you can just tell that he's a liar. And I don't know how she was with him. I'm with Tasha K. I don't know how she was with him that long and not know that he's a liar like that. But anyway, let's keep going.
Or women that came forward And apparently you sent the same pictures to them, and so Unique has those pictures as well too. But they don't know each other. She don't know about them. They don't know about her. But here's the thing. Like the messages that we have, like the screen record of the messages that we have between you and her is about 7 minutes long, and I'm scrolling fast. I'm just scrolling fast. I'm stopping at cash apps that you're giving her, telling her that your wife's birthday is today, telling her that you love her. It's a lot, Rocky. It's a lot. And she even said that you deleted all the messages from your phone, but then tried to delete them from her phone, and she knew, and that's why she wouldn't give you her phone. But everything that she said, she backed up with receipts, with your name on flight tickets, screenshots, pictures of your penis. It's a lot, Rocky.
Now, Tasha, let me tell you something. I mean, because you...
No. Now, this is where the phone call should have never been as long as it was. Once she said that she got this evidence, she's seen this, she's seen that, more girls is coming out. Basically, Tasha K has learned from her mistakes. She's trying to warn him, listen, come clean, because I got some other shit that's fitting the brew, and more girls is hitting me up, and they fitting to come out, nigga. But he is so gun-ho, head like a rock. Like, maybe that's why they call him Rocky. Because it's like rocks up there, that's swindling in his brain. Because if somebody tell me, listen, let's let you know, X, Y, and Z is fitting to happen, I'm not on that phone call with you. You already said it's an open investigation. You really can't talk to her like that. The phone call should have never been long. It should have never been no phone. First of all, it should have never been no phone call. He should have never called Tasha K, like she said. Then on top of that, the phone call is too long. You acting like you clearing your name, and you really not. You're making it worse. But let's keep listening.
You don't know me, so this is... Now you're getting to know me, so you can know, like, damn, Rock, I can see why you never was talked about in the R. Kelly scandal. I can see why this is the first time we ever heard about any of whatever, infidelity or whatever people want to call it, whatever. Without saying too much, because there's a real legal issue going on with that lady that I'm not even... This conversation with me and you ain't even happening because you're not even in this. So this is me.
Pause. How is it not happening, Rocky? And it's happening, and she's recording, and she screen recorded the conversation, and she recorded it on film. So how is it not happening? We are all seeing it. I'm looking at it on my TV. Y'all listening to me look at it in real time. So how is he going to say this conversation between us never happened? You're not doing it in front of her where she's hiding a recording device or anything. And I'm starting to think, I say she told him that she was recording because I feel like Tasha K learned her lesson. But I hope for her sake that she told him. I don't want to hear him come out later and say, well, I didn't even know I was being recorded, because then that can become a problem. Now, with that being said, we're going to keep listening because we already know how slow he is, because he's saying that it didn't happen and we watching it happen. He's retarded. I don't get how he's saying it ain't happening when we seeing it happen, Rocky.
Reaching out to you because I was reaching out to you about something else. When you hit me, I was talking to you about the whole Sxcape stuff. This right
That's
here.
That's what I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
So we had somebody.
This right here is nothing. When I tell you, when I say nothing, you're gonna be like, I'm so glad I ain't getting that, because that man and that situation with the feds, all that. You talking about phones, I can't say for so much, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not gonna say much because what you seeing and those pictures of the other girl, all that's gonna come out. Like it's really nothing. But I was 10 times smarter when the girl first did what she did. Like, oh.
Boom. It's really nothing, but it's bigger than what it is. Oh, you gonna see when it come out. You double talking and you backtracking, and she's right. Tasha K's right. You are stuttering. You sound like you wanted to you didn't understand the person that you was getting on the phone with. when you get on the phone with Tasha K, please know that you might be recorded. Please know she's gonna ask you questions. And here, she didn't even have to try hard. It was very like, I got him. Like, I don't understand people when they get on the phone with people, but let's keep listening.
Want to know from me directly, but you'll see about that with the feds and my lawyers, all that.
So, what are you suing the girl or something?
Oh, suing ain't the word, sweetheart. That's a wrap. Shorty going to jail. She's a criminal. Her whole family. That's why we never said nothing. That's their whole family scammers, criminals. Like, for real, New Orleans style. Trust me. I would send you something, but I can't. Because I can't mess up my case. That's a wrap. Me and Tasha been on that.
So you saying Tasha knows about the girl?
Oh, yes. Man, come on. This is so serious. This stalking shit. This whole... What's she getting out of it? What you getting out of it? Nothing.
Now he don't call his mistress a stalker, but and yet, here's the tea. She's a stalker, but and yet she got your phone number, your Cash App, your email, a pregnancy test, a sonogram. Like, come on, Rocky. Like, I know you may think your wife is slow. Listen, Linda. Listen. You may think your wife is slow, but the world is not slow, Rocky, to your bullshit. This is what I don't like. When people try to get on the phone with somebody and outsmart the person that they on the phone with. Like, don't play. If I'm on the phone, please don't play me. Don't do me. And Tasha K, if you see her voice, I'm telling you, go over there and look at the whole thing because it was a whole show. But I just wanted to talk about this phone call because I watched the whole thing. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't watch Tasha K. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm doing my own thing over here. But I had to listen to this because I could not believe how slow he think y'all are in the world. Yeah, he must think y'all slow because he damn sure think his wife is slow. And by the looks of it on this Sxcape reality SWV show, it looked like she is a little. He got a cum whisper in her ear. Like, it's just a lot of things I don't like about him. So let's keep listening in.
She messed up too many times. Like, gave her a chance. Like, hey, listen, I know what y'all did. That's illegal, what was done. But okay. So, I ain't even say nothing about that.
What was illegal? What was illegal that she did? Well, what she do? Because if she got pictures of your peen in text messages, that means you have to send those to her. And Tasha K already says it's more girls with those same pictures. So that means you just got dick pics of your own dick in your phone. And you just ready to send them to the random bitches in the world. That's what that means. If all of this is true, all of this is alleged. Listen, Linda, listen. All of this is alleged until we see and have more receipts of everything dropping. My thing is, he's sitting up here saying it's illegal. Was it illegal for her to show the sonogram? Was it illegal for her to show Tasha K all her texts? Was it? I want to know what part he's talking about, YouTube. I just want to know what part is he claiming was alleged that she did, that she broke the law. I want to know because she didn't put out the pics of his penis. That would be, revenge porn, right? She didn't do that. Tasha K didn't do that. So what part is illegal? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out because the only part that the side bitch is, I'm not trying to call her a bitch, but the only part that the mistress plays in it that she might have fault in, that she knew that you was married. Other than that, she don't really have no fault in anything else other than she knew you was married. So, and that's not illegal. Mistresses been around in the world since JFK days. Like, this has been going back since the end of time, these mistresses and these side chicks and whatever you want to call them. So I want to know what part he feel like is illegal. I just want to know, YouTube, because he sounds crazy.
I don't even want you in it, but I rock with you. So whatever you need to know to that level, to where you can laugh at this with that too, cool. But the bigger news is other things that, that we got going on. So I wanted to talk to you about things that has real conversation. That's no conversation. None. That ain't even.
What? So now the side chick is not a conversation, but yet, you called her to have a conversation and sat on the phone with her for how long to have this conversation? Yeah, you talked about the whole Sxcape stuff, and Tasha K didn't even know about the R. Kelly stuff, which is crazy to me, Tasha. Because I don't understand how you went and worked on a Lifetime and you did all this background and this and this and that and the third, blah, 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 and you never revealed that he was part of the whole R. Kelly shit, which is baffling to me. But it's my thing is, that's not even the point. The point is he's trying to make it seem like, oh, this is not real, this is not a conversation, but I called you to have a conversation about it. I really didn't call you to have a conversation about this. I called you to have a conversation about that. No, nigga. We wasn't them selector. No, you called to have a conversation about everything because you want to see how far she gonna take it with this phone call. You trying to outsmart Tasha K, which calls herself to go. And I'm at this point, it's like, is she wrong? I'm with her on this one. It's like when she's right, and when she's wrong, she's wrong. Y'all know how I am. If I feel like you're wrong, I'm gonna say something about it. Tasha K sat back and didn't really have to do nothing in this phone call because he played himself by even making the phone call. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep going.
That ain't even Kevin Hart material. That ain't even, like, one thing about me, Tasha. How y'all doing? Hold on, Tasha. Everybody making it seem like I'm Denzel, so I have to walk to myself. I'm not Denzel. Give me $20 million. They need to give me $20 million if I'm
not Denzel. Okay.
Yeah, somebody, Will Smith or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, somebody with some. Oh, hold on, I'm trying to get.
You know what I don't like? Oh, because they trying to make it seem like I'm Denzel. Nigga. Don't try to drag Denzel into this, okay? Leave Denzel out of this. He is happily with his wife over there, minding his business. Please do not bring Denzel all up and through here because he is good. Leave Denzel out of this. You are not Denzel. You are Rocky, and your ass is on the line for this phone call for being a sloppy husband. Because if you was going to leave your wife, you should have left her. But you can't leave the money, right? You can't do that because now the money is starting to roll in. How you going to leave your wife? What you going to leave your wife to go with the side chick that don't have nothing? The side chick that we just now met her. She ain't part of no singing group. She ain't no Beyonce. She ain't no Candy Coated. She ain't nobody. We just now met her. So why would you leave your wife? And the side bitch is crazy because why would he leave his wife to go with you, beloved? Why? Let me tell you something. If you ain't got papers saying that you're about to leave your wife and those papers is not filed, then you're not about to do nothing. He ain't about to bust no whole moves or do none of that. Okay? Because he was making moves for Sxcape. So if he's making moves for Sxcape to better his wife in better situations and getting her deals and all that, what makes you think that he's about to leave her for you? No, it's not happening, beloved. But anywho.
Yeah. But look, whatever you want to know, I'm gonna tell you. But I tell you anonymously. But hey,
how you gonna tell her anonymously? How you? This is what I don't like. You don't even have your lingo on point. How you gonna say on live on this show? Well, I don't know if you knew it was a show. I don't know if you knew she was recording. But if you know her, you know that she's gonna record you because you say you follow and you know you been down with Tasha K and this and that and the third. Okay, how you gonna tell her anonymously and let the whole world know that you telling her anonymously? Like what? YouTube, listen. I'm trying to tell y'all listen, it's a whole scandal. And it's brewing. It's a whole scandal. What is he talking about? He gonna tell her anonymous. Like, you know what that mean, right? When the person don't know who sent the information. You know that when you anonymous, we don't know who you are, right? We don't know. I'ma just keep going because he's killing me, YouTube. He's getting on my nerve.
You mentioned something about R. Kelly. How are you connected to R. Kelly? Were you a part of his camp?
Tasha, I'm Rocky, Rockland Records with R. Kelly. I'm the one. I did listen, I got people with the federal government. So, if you watch my BBC interview, you'll see how for 30 years I tried to tell Rob what was going on. It's more to me than people know. It ain't just R. Kelly, it's Michael Jackson, it's Britney Spears, it's Trey Songz, it's Tamar Braxton. I signed it. Everybody think I'm just, we gotta talk. I'm not Todd or Toddina. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
And this is what I don't be liking. This is what I don't like. I gotta pause it one more time. This is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that, and I don't know because it's Todd is from New York and he's from the Bronx where I'm from, you know, where I'm at right now. I don't like the fact that they try to make it seem like this black man is expunging off his wife Candy. Do y'all realize how he met Candy? Y'all know he worked behind the scenes at Bravo and them, right? Y'all know if y'all go read the credits. And this is what I don't like about America, because whatever people say, y'all just run with that shit. He has a job. His name is Todd. He had a job before her. He was doing things before Candy. And if God willing and able, if they break up, he'll be doing things after Candy. But my thing is, though, how long is he? Todd is good. He like Beyonce over there, honey. He's so motherfucking unbothered by y'all motherfuckers calling him Tyrena, Brokey, Mrs. Candy. He's just tired. He's just looking and he's probably laughing, smoking a cigar, throwing back some Don Julio or something. I don't know. But he's the most unbothered male in the world as I know it, because it's no way. It's no way. Y'all don't call this man broke. Yeah, her mother, Candy mother, don't call him broke and saying how he ain't got nothing. I don't like the fact that black men get ridiculed on those reality shows, especially Housewives. If you look at all the Atlanta Housewives, it's always been a problem with the husbands all the time. If you go look at the other housewife shows, it was a lot of them, and a lot of those white husbands didn't have no jobs. A lot of those husbands was pulling scams and acting like they had cancer. Housewives of OC. Yeah, just to bring it up, you know, because y'all keep going in on Todd, Rena, and this and that and the third. I hate it. It's getting on my nerve, but I just had to put it out there that y'all make it seem like he didn't have nothing. I don't like that narrative of black man not having nothing until he met with his black wife and he's sponging off of her. I don't like that. And you know what else I don't like a little bit? I know that Candy's unbothered when it seems like she's unbothered when it gets to that topic about Todd. Because she likes the way that narrative is going about him not having nothing and how he need her and this and that and the third. She's all right with that. But as soon as Tamar over here got something to say, now no. Oh, it didn't go like that. This and that. You defend it to the top of the mountain. But when they talking about your husband, it's like, it's a little bit on the cricket side, Candy. You need to do something about that. Because your mother started all that. I'm just going to keep it all the way a stack. And you really never, you said something about it on the shows, if you look at past Housewives seasons, but pineapples. But as soon as somebody jump out the window and say you can't sing, here you is humming or whatever. I don't know. But I just want y'all to keep listening. I went on a little rant. I just didn't like it. Calling him Todd, Rena and all that. And they about to say the same thing about you, honey bun. That's why you had to put your credentials out there. I'm Rockland Records. You don't know me. I got relationships with Trey Songz, the dead Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, this one and that one and third. He had to let you know his credentials because he already know that these reality shows, and they are on Bravo. SWV and Sxcape is on Bravo, and it comes on tonight. So go watch it, so we can review it, because I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty. Because I don't like that mom over there neither. Now, he had to let you know his credentials because he already know that Bravo likes to spin shit and make black men look crazy. So he had to run his credentials down real quick to let us know who he is. Oh, I'm Rock Land. You don't know me. I'm with Britney Spears. That's why he laughed at her, the condescending laugh that he did, like, this bitch don't really know me. He thought he had Tasha K for a loop for a minute, and he did, because she didn't know. She didn't do her background and her credentials. I guess Kelsey, the employee, as Wiley would say, didn't tell her all of that. But anywho, let's keep going.
For a long time. So people, this type of stuff, Tasha, they've been trying for years. I've been with Michael all throughout the scandal, everything. So when people do silly stuff in life, I'm Mr. Fix It. And now that it's silly stuff on me, it's easier to fix. But yes, with Rob, I represented Rob. I started off as a bodyguard. It's a whole story. Me and you need to sit down. Mm-hmm. But when things went left, when I got the phone calls, I made it very clear that I, wasn't a part of none of that. And which they know, because, they wanted me. Only thing I didn't do was go against them. But that's another conversation for another day. You really can get the real answer.
Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to pull up a clip of the BBC interview with him and how he's sitting up there saying how he's not a part of nothing on Tasha K show, but then turned right around and did a BBC interview years ago and said he was there at the ceremony with him and Aaliyah. So how is it that you're not a part of nothing? You trying to, let me tell you what he's trying to do. And I've noticed it on the BBC interview, and I've noticed it with this Tasha K phone call. Now, with the BBC interview, he's in person. He's talking to the interviewer. Even the interviewer's looking like you're full of shit. Now, you saying that you don't have no affiliates and he didn't know about R. Kelly sleeping with all these underage girls and blah, 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 blah. But then he turned around and he said in the interview, oh, well, when I would see something like that going on, I would have to say something to the girls like, how old are you? You're too young. You're out of here. But I thought you just did say you didn't see nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like you was there, but you wasn't there. Like, oh, this phone call is anonymous, Tasha K. We're not on the phone, but she's recording it. It's the same shit. You gotta catch her. You gotta catch her. And let me tell you something. Yeah, she may have not, Tasha K. She may have not known your background and you was down with Rockland and all the connections that you got. But let me tell you something. By this phone call right here, she didn't have to, like I said, she didn't have to do much. She didn't have to do much. All she did was ask him a couple of questions and let him know where she stands at when it comes to this whole scandal. She's going to let you know that she's going to air it all. She's trying to let you know nicely that you shouldn't even be on the phone with her. But here you are acting like you anonymous. But let's keep going. Stupid.
Inside. Like, if you watch the BBC interview, me and you sit down.
Okay, I have to go back and rewind that. Okay, cool. I didn't even know about Michael Jackson or anything like that, but
everything.
But here's the thing. I think. Listen, I'm gonna send you over what she sent me.
Okay.
None of your dick pics will be out. Okay, I don't put out nudity or anything like that.
Hey, listen. Wait, Tasha, I appreciate that. This me talking, so you gonna see like, oh, Rock, my nigga, this nigga just ripped. Dick pics.
Yeah.
If somebody got dick pics of me, I need to see them. I need to see my dick. I mean, I see it, but who the fuck? How do you get a dick pic of me? What the fuck? Is it my dick? Is it a porn star dick? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't got no dick pic of me, Tosh. I'm sorry, baby. Not of mine. I mean, she probably got dick pics, but
did you ever tell her you were gonna leave Tasha for her and you was moving money?
Tosh.
You was moving
Tosh.
money into an account?
Hey Tosh, listen to me. And you when I say that 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're gonna be laughing like I fuck with this nigga. Listen to me. Me and my wife have been together 28 years. We ain't never going nowhere. Ain't never nothing like you know how these dudes get in scandals and they be, I did wrong or I did something. You would never get that. You come to our house, you gonna come around, you gonna be like, hey man, y'all the funniest people in the world, laughing at the world. It's no-go. It's a no-go. You gotta think about this with that girl Tijuana. And there's only so much I can say, especially on the phone, but in person, me and you will really talk. Even about that. And I'll show you some stuff that you'd be like, I'm so glad this girl didn't even have a clue. She's delusional. She's deranged. But think about this. What is she trying to get out of it? You just put two and two together. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm mentally. That woman has 3 children. I can't say for so much, and none of them mine. But when you see when me and you meet up, I that's why I hit you the other day. You must didn't know the number or whatever. It went from this number. But when you see what I show you, you're gonna be like, girl, you wasting my time. And that's cool. You apologize to it, but then you're gonna take it back.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna take it back. I don't apologize to this girl because I just found out something that's, the real stuff, not no little text messages. Like, listen to me. When I show you what I'm gonna show you, you're gonna see it's federal. This ain't like state. This is federal. Listen to me. So, and I'll give you enough research to do for you to know, like, this nigga ain't just talking. I finally found out who he was. I woke up this morning and I was like, damn, why everybody keep saying my name? I can't wait till people start putting 2 and 2 together. Why is me and my wife, or why am I so important to Candy? Or not important, but they trying to make me seem like unimportant. Why is Rocky's name coming up so much? I said, somebody smart gonna pay attention. And when they pay attention, you see what's out there today, right? Outside of you doing that. Talking to the girl. You see what the big news is, right?
About you still in the $30,000?
No, now the news is Tamika, my sister-in-law, was sending me naked pictures. Todd sucking a tranny's dick, and Tiny and...
Now, see, this is what I don't like. He's saying about the news that hit today. Now, I'm telling you, this is from a day ago. Ain't nobody heard none of the news that he's talking about. Todd and the tranny, Tosh, the sister-in-law sending him pictures of naked. None of that. None of that. He's putting it out there so they can try to get something going on his end. Nobody ain't heard none of that. It ain't hit the shade room. It ain't hit It ain't Tasha K don't know what the hell he talking about. All we know about is the money that you and your wife allegedly took from her sister. That's it. And that's exactly what Tasha K brought up. Other than that, we don't know nothing about none of that, what he's talking about with Todd. And I'm tired of him bringing up Todd. It's like he want to throw Todd underneath the bus for some particular reason. It's like he got to throw Todd out there. Notice how he's not playing with his sister-in-law's husband like that, though. Notice that shit. Because that nigga big. I think he was an ex-football player or whatever. I don't know. But notice how he's not throwing his sister-in-law's husband out there like that. He's not saying his name or nothing. Notice that shit, y'all. Y'all don't peep that? He throwing, you know why? Because Todd's name is something to play with. Ever since Mama Joy said it out her mouth, the world has been saying it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like Todd's name is something to play with. Yeah, we could play with him. He's not going to say nothing. Basically, like he's a little bitch. He ain't going to say shit. So I'm going to throw Todd's name. I'm going to keep saying Todd's name because I got to throw another husband in the mix. And I'm not going to play on T.I. name because I already know what that's going to end up. And he's not playing with his sister-in-law husband's name at all. So what's the other husband that we got to play with? What's the other one we got to play with? Which is Todd. Todd is an easy target for them. It seems like Todd is an easy target for Mama Joyce, social media, and everybody else who says his name. And it's sad. Because that's what he's trying to do right now. He's trying to deflect and throw another news story out there like we done. That's what he's trying to do right now in this phone call. Oh, that's the other news. Tasha K looked at the phone like, what other news you talking about? Nigga, it ain't no other news out there but you and this lady and the 30K, nigga. Okay? And you see what he's going to do in this phone call is he throws the 30K and puts it on the people that was paying out, the record label that was paying everybody, which is on Sxcape and them side. Oh, they got the sisters mixed up. That's what really happened. They got the sisters mixed up. How many checks? Okay, all right. Here's the tea. Here's the tea. Here's the tea. If they got the sisters mixed up and the sister realizes she's getting too much money in her royalty checks, why she never paid back her sister though? Why her sister had to pay taxes on money that she never got? Do you understand what I'm saying? If it was a mix-up, right? Right? If it was a mix-up, why the sister never took the money out her account and then transferred it to her sister's account? If it was a mix-up. Oh, the record labels got the sisters confused. Now, I understand with people when sisters look alike and they close and, you know, my mother and her sisters go through it all the time. All the time. They go through it all the time with their job. They work at the same job. Everybody calls this one, that one. And they've been working on the same job for 30 plus years. Okay? And everybody still gets them confused. But never in the history of never did my mother say, well, you know, they put your aunt check in my account, but, you know, I'm not going to say nothing. She never, not once had that problem. So, I don't get how you and your wife realized that this money was going into your account, but and yet y'all didn't pay her back. Did you hear her say on the Sxcape show that they paid her back? No. You heard her sister deny till she was blue in the face, okay? And she didn't really have to do much denying because the mother jumped out the window and all of a sudden wanted to argue with the other sister who was accusing the other sister of fucking lying about the money. Go watch the show because we're going to start reviewing it. I'm not going to go rewatch it and do a review from that point on, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the way the mother took the other one's side and all this, the manipulation of it all. And if you look at some of my past videos as I'm breaking down this scandal, I've already said that I felt like the mother was getting the money. Of course she's not going to say nothing. Of course she's not going to feel bad. Oh, you don't know what Latosha is going through. Now, what is Latosha going through, mother? As you know, when I listen real close. She said, you don't know what your sister was going through. Well, what the fuck was she going through? Because this lady here says, you know, the mistress says she's been messing with him for years. Is that what she's been going through in her marriage? Mother, being that you want to, you know, take sides and spill half milk and then think you're going to wipe it up with a bounty towel and think that we don't notice that the milk was spilled? I don't understand where we going with this. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a lot to the whole situation, and I feel like Sxcape is gonna feel like they should have never did a reality show, because I feel like if they would have never did this reality show, we wouldn't be talking about no mistresses, we wouldn't be talking about none of this, and he wouldn't even be in the mix. He wouldn't have to feel like he's Denzel or none of that. Like I said, don't bring that man into this. He's happily married over there with his wife, minding his business. Okay? He likes to deflect and bring other people into the mix. And Tasha K is on her phone like, I just can't wait till this phone call is over. Or unless you're going to drop some more tea. Because like I said, he should have never got on the phone with Tasha K. But let's just keep listening because I can't.
Trouble. That's about to be the biggest news today. So, you know, people, you know, that girl you got coming over there with security for what? Like, damn, Tasha.
Let me ask you this real quick. So, the $30,000, what went on with that? Because that's really what I want to sit down and talk to you about.
Yeah, and you finna see that. Like, the sisters are together. No, Tasha ain't never take no. Man, I can't wait to sit down with you. And Tamika won't tell it. You know, she won't. Ooh, Tasha, this the biggest plot from, since you said somebody didn't have nothing to do with it. You're wrong, Tasha K. You're wrong. I'm gonna show you. But this is federal with that dumb chick. But connect the dots. It's only so much connect the dots. It's dots that can be connected, and I'm gonna steer you in the right direction. No, but to answer your question, no. Nah, Tasha didn't take $30,000. How can I deposit $30,000 into it? I can't even put my wife check in my account. First of all, you know, so that's baffling. But no, she didn't. And you know, I'll give her the opportunity to explain that the way she had to explain. But it's no money with.
Pause. If you and your wife is married, y'all got the same last name, Okay, let me just say this. I don't know. He just think everybody's slow. Let me just say this. If you have a checking account, if my brother come in here right now and say, Eve, I got a check from my job. I don't want to cash it. Can you put it in your account and then you can cash app it to me? I can do that. As long as he signs it, I can put it in my account. I don't understand why he's making it seem like he can't put his wife's check in his account. That's a lie. But let's keep going. Because he's just doing too much, Jesus. He's just taking it and just, doing a lot. Like, we're not dumb. It's nothing dumb about the YouTube world. It's nothing dumb about everybody else. Now, if you want to keep lying to your wife and you and your wife want to go back and forth with these lies, allegedly, y'all can go back and forth. But Eve is not here to play with you.
Anything, and I'm not trying to break that wall, but neither one. I mean, the royalty people didn't know. They mixed the sisters up, and they didn't know. But Tamika knew. She knew Tasha wrote everything. She knew Tasha Doug Holiday, all that. So she knew they was giving her Tasha money. And when y'all saw that editing, man, that scene was chopped and screwed because Tasha and them was looking like, what are you talking about, Tamika? Don't do this. But it's even more deeper than that, Tasha.
So now he's trying to say that the other sister knew that the other sister. Come on, son. So if she knew, why bring it up in front of the world to have a show? So y'all saying this is all a plot and a scheme that Tar and them had set up. Because I don't know where he's going with this. Now he's trying to make it seem like the sister that accused the other sister knew that she was getting the checks. Okay, even if I know that you're getting my checks, where is my money, honey? That does not explain the fact that she still didn't give that girl her money. Notice that. I can know about something, but even if I know about it, when are you going to give me my money? You understand what I'm saying, people? He's trying to say that the sister knew. Oh, you knew that your sister was receiving your checks. No. If I'm telling the whole world I didn't. Now, I hope all of this is not for no show, because we don't need to see Sxcape on no reality show that damn bad. Because now he's making it look like it's all for show, and the editing, and this and this and that and the third. Now, like I said, they on Bravo Network, honey, and Bravo is, known to be a little shady. But I'm not going to go on a reality show with my real life sister and get in front of the world and tell the world that she's a thief without really having some type of evidence that she's a thief. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot going on with this situation. We're going to keep going on with this phone call, though.
And I'll tell you that, I had to tell you where we at on this promotion, so you might have to fly out and just really sit down, because I don't, I don't do all that. But connect the dots. It's one dot you're going to connect, and you're going to be like, I just fell on the Holy Grail, but it's got to remain anonymous when I point it to you. You see what I'm saying? On certain things. The thing with me, they ain't got to remain anonymous. It's just, it's a situation, it's legal, so I can't talk. But the Sxcape stuff, I will allow, I'm not going to tear them down the way they try to tear me down, but I will let the truth come out. Does that make sense?
But I mean, they out here, basically saying what they got to say, so you really don't want to address it.
No, but you got to think about it. Tosh, if you look on my Instagram, that's the silliest thing I ever did, but I don't care. I put up an affiliation. Right? Mm-hmm. There's one person, but that people, it's a name, a gang name. So I'm connected, and I can't really say, but you follow me. So it's only so much I can do without. So only so much BS I can be a part of, because it's way bigger than all this little, back and forth, or people making money off news or whatever. When they boil down to it, I just stay out of the way. And it's a reason, because it's way bigger than all these small things and people. I don't move around with the people I move around with and do what I do and play the game that smaller people play, if that makes sense. It's way more connected than this stuff. Like, it's laughable.
Now he calling the people small. He don't play these small games. Well, you damn sure called into the Tasha K show, so yeah. Your mistress got in contact with Tasha K. Now you in contact with Tasha K. Other girls has been in contact, allegedly, as Tasha K said it, have been in contact with her. If you calling these people small and you don't play these type of games, then why are you on the phone with Tasha K? Because that would mean that you be playing those same games that the smaller people are playing. And if it's a legal situation, then you definitely should not be on the phone if you call yourself a businessman. Rocky, matter of fact, I don't even need to finish the rest of the phone call because this is how aggravated I am with this black man acting like everybody's so beneath him that he don't play these type of games and he don't do this and he don't do that. You're a liar though. Like all the smaller people that you keep saying is beneath you, basically. You ain't have to say beneath you in so many words, but you said it. All these smaller people, and there's more things that's gonna come out. Yeah, they're gonna come out because I think this is the last episode. I don't even know if this is the last episode of Sxcape in SWV. But I want to review it because I feel like there's more tea getting ready to come out. And I need to review it so I can have it in my timeline. Because is this a little bit too much? Y'all know how I am. He's doing too much for me in this phone call. Like, you shouldn't even be on it. The phone call is already long enough. It's dragging. Like I said, go to Tasha K and tell me what y'all think about the phone call, YouTube. Because it's just a lot. Y'all want me to keep going? Matter of fact, let's do a little bit more and then I got to stop because, like I said, I don't want to be flagged. I'm breaking down the call. Like, it's just a lot. Let's keep going.
To me, like, I'm gonna say it, Olivia Pope or somebody that's connected to the president or the highest gang member in the street or the highest cartel member. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna start connecting some dots in 2 seconds. You following me?
Yeah, I'm following you.
So,
I'm following.
Right.
Okay.
So, when it's like that, it's like, come on, man. Everybody.
Well, how do you get paid though? Because I know she's been a part of Sxcape for a long time. I know y'all been married for almost 30 years. Like, how do you get paid from all of this?
I don't get paid from these people. I'm an entertainment manager. I sign artists. I have my own imprint. All of my partners are billionaires, like oil tycoons. I've been doing my business for 30 years. Yeah, I signed Britney Spears. I managed Sxcape. I mean, I of course the current stuff. I managed Jacquees. I mean,
see what I'm saying? 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 Your wife been trying to get a deal for how long now? And has not been successful in the past. If you signing all these people, why you ain't sign your wife and put her out there? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I can't take the BS in my ears. You understand? I can't, YouTube. I really can't. I'm only doing this for y'all because other than that, when I first heard him say it, I was like, really, dude? Like, so now you just like now I signed Jacquees and I signed this one and I'm a manager and okay, so now it looked like on the show, when you see him going to the other record labels and taking her there, is he operating as her manager? Because it looked like that's what he's trying to do and make himself seem like he's bigger than. And I would love to hear these stars come out and like Jacquees and say, and Trey Songz and say, nah, nigga, you ain't never managed me. Yo, that'd be some funny shit, right? But anyway, YouTube, let's keep going.
All of the Trey Songz records, I signed the producers, managed Red Zone, Tricky Stewart, all these records out here, the #1 records, they're my writers, they're my producers. You know what I'm saying? I have my own imprint with Warner for a country record label with a billionaire, I mean, I did Tasha's deal, signed to herself. It's a lot. So I've been doing music and entertainment and law court over 30 years.
And you've never, in the 30 years you've been with Tasha, ever had an affair?
In the 30 years that I've been with Tasha, between me and our business, but I'm rocking with you. Every relationship has its ups and downs. So every relationship, and ain't had no downs. We human. So if you asking me if I had an affair or cheated, or
this is how you know him a lie. Every relationship has its up and downs, but we ain't never had no downs. Huh? You see how he double talks and he talks backwards? We ain't never had no... Every relationship has ups and downs, but we ain't never had no downs. I'm talking to you, but it got to be anonymous. What? But everybody know you on the phone, Rocky. I can't with him. I can't. Y'all think it's a joke.
We can talk, but I ain't perfect. So, but if you ask me if I had an affair with that girl, I'll be quiet and tell you. You finna see. If that's the crowning.
I ain't having an affair with that girl, but maybe all the other girls that's getting ready to hit the fan, maybe I had an affair with, because, you know, basically that's what he's saying without saying it. You just basically made yourself guilty of having some type of affair with something. So here's the T. When the other girls drop, are you going to deny those too? Because I think the stories is going to get worse. And I think it's going to be more text messages, more cash apps, more everything. And I think it's more tea get ready to hit the fan. And for him to say, he ain't denied no affair though in 30 years. He ain't denied nothing. So when the other girls hit the fan, he going to deny those too? Or do they not have his dick print? A picture of his penis? I'm trying to figure it out, YouTube, because he double talks. And it's like he getting on my nerve. He getting on Tasha K nerve. He got on everybody's nerve that heard this phone call around the world.
Question you want to ask?
Well, I'm just saying in general, because, you know, it's not just her, it's other women, you know?
Hey, Tasha, I ain't no saint, baby. If anything, I'm far from a saint. I could have easily made all this go away and just got on my live. You know what I'm saying? And said a couple things, and everybody be like, that ain't even worth talking about. I don't even know him. Y'all making me famous, and I never wanted to be famous.
So if it was that easy, if all you had to do was jump on your live, right? If it was so easy, Rocky, if all you had to do was jump on your live and say a few things and make all this go away, why didn't you do that? You know why you didn't do that? Because it ain't that fucking easy. You trying to make it seem like you that nigga. And you ain't. You trying to make it seem like, oh, because all I got to do is say some things and make some things go away. When I talk, you know, things start moving. In what direction? I can't, YouTube. I just can't.
I'm just saying, people, I never wanted to be famous. I've been powerful. But I didn't want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? I avoided.
I ain't never want to be famous, but I've been powerful. So if you so damn powerful, why you ain't get your wife a record deal? If your name speak volumes and you so well connected, why you ain't never, and I do mean never, get your wife a record deal? Why is she still searching and hoping to be this big singer? A solo artist. If you so connected, well, what happened? Do you not want to see your wife do better? Because, you know, there's those husbands that act like they want to see their wives in these, you know. And then in truth and be reality, they can't stand that their wives is in the forefront like that. And let's keep it clear. Yeah, he may have had all these relationships with all these big names he keep naming, allegedly. But we never known him to be connected to these people until he said it out his own mouth. None of these people have came and said, well, you know, Rocky, Now, I've seen him in pictures with R. Kelly, but other people, no. Nope. I seen him in the BBC interview in the backstage giving an interview about R. Kelly. No. But I ain't never seen him with no Jacquees. I ain't never seen him with the legend Michael Jackson. I ain't never seen him with no Britney Spears. So again, how him gonna say, oh, this and this and that, and then flip it and then say that in the same sentence with no period, no comma, no nothing? I'm just telling y'all what I know.
Name on purpose. But all they doing is making me known, but my power ain't going nowhere. So having an affair or I don't go to strip clubs or fucking around with somebody, that ain't shit. That's life. Me and my wife we ain't got no open relationship. I don't run around promising people lifestyles without her. And guess what? When you are me, a person can show a text message 10 times, Tasha, I promise you. It ain't mine. Listen to me. You paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
So I rock with you enough to know my value with you, and if whatever it is way greater than some dumb shit. So my relationship with you, whatever you need or want to know, is way greater than that silly ass story I could have made go away the first day, but I wanted to prove a point on the highest level with the highest people, so people can learn. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all better leave that boy alone. Hey Tasha, I bet you today you finna see a lot of people apologizing, or you finna see some camaraderie. Now, I told you first, you're gonna be like, I don't know what I got to give with this thing. If you would have got with me, which I didn't know you, with a situation you was dealing with, it wouldn't have happened, I promise you.
What situation you talking about?
Your public situation.
Well, I got a lot of public situations. Which one are we talking about?
The Cardi one.
Oh, that's the one. You can make it go away?
Man, hey man, that shit, man.
Can you make it go away right now?
Hey man, listen to me. We need to sit down.
You gonna give me $4 million? Or you gonna give me $4 million? Or you gonna?
You all for me? I don't know.
Yeah, I want $4 million. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, if you think that's something, watch what you finna see what happens.
Now, here we go. You're always giving out false hopes and shit. You sitting up there, because I could have got rid of that situation that you was in with Cardi B, your little public situation. I could have made that go away. You can't make these mistresses go away, but you're going to make a whole court case that had an appeal to it, and it's already been in judgment, that already went across the judge's desk, who already banged the gavel, not one, but twice, on the appeal, and listen, and she still owes, and you see her with the whole McDonald's shirt on, and you gonna make all of that go away, because you that nigga like that? Nigga, please. Nigga, no. Nigga, never. You ain't never been that nigga like that. Oh, if I would have known you when you first got in that whole situation, that would have never happened to you like that. Cause I'm Rocky. I snap my fingers to go away. Well, why are you here? If things, why your mistress sitting in front of Tasha K if you can make things go away, beloved? Oh, cause it's legal and this and that and the third. Well, if you can make Tasha K's situation go away, right? Why you can't make your situation go away? See, you got me choking off the popcorn I was eating, because before I got on this live, I was eating some popcorn, watching his phone call, and him was getting on my nerve. I choked then when he was saying some things, and I'm choking now. I'm choking right now as we speak, because him is lying. He can't make nothing go away. He can't give Tasha K $4 million. He can't do none of that. I don't even know why him giving out false hopes like that. I don't know why him doing that like that. Oh, I'm connected, and I put up affiliate on my Instagram and all it. And I'm connected to the highest people and gang and this and that. And I'm on the side and I can't really speak, but I'm speaking, and I'm a good anonymously, but everybody knows who I am, and everybody knows that I just said I was going to do it, so I got to do it, but I'm going to do it anonymously. Like, boy, cut the shit.
Sure, I ain't gonna even say that. Yeah, but it's worse than that. But I didn't know you owe $4 million.
Oh,
like, that's
man,
fucked up.
yeah,
Why would they do that?
Man, listen, that's a lot. I have to sit down and tell you.
Yeah, but I still can pick up a phone. You do understand something. Wait, we'll see.
Okay. All right. Hey, but check this out. So I didn't even know Unique's real name till you told me. Like, I didn't know her real name, you know. I didn't ask her. I just wanted her to, you know, I hit her up and I was like, hey, you know, I'm in Atlanta for a day the same way I hit you up, and I was like, do you want to come through and set the record straight? She said, absolutely. She said, you know, a lot of platforms have been reaching out to her, but she says the relationship that she's had with you is over 5 years. She has your name tattooed on her back. You told her that you liked it. There are Cash App transactions coming from you to her. There are conversations about what you're doing with your wife to her. There are I love yous from you to her. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Like I don't see anybody going back 5 years, making up conversations, sending pictures of washers and dryers and and shit like that. Like I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around like who's gonna sit up, and take that much time to do this. And she's claimed that the only thing she's ever received from you was like the Cash App gifts and maybe some trips. Like you didn't really have a lot of money because your money is tied in with Tasha. But what you did promise her was that you were going to leave Tasha. It was going to take some time and you were going to be with her. And that's why she's upset. And she's had 2 abortions and 1 miscarriage.
Oh my God.
Yeah, from you. And all of that is in the text messages between the 2 of you, even up until y'all sending screenshots. Rocky, I don't know if you know this new age digital media. I know you 50, so you an older gentleman, but the digital footprint is a motherfucker. Yeah, like so it's like we try to be secretive about stuff, but anytime you send something to a phone nowadays, whether it's trackable, it's traceable, it's undeletable, and everything is left. Like I've had
in the cloud.
It's in the cloud, and everything is in her thread and in the cloud, even up to your WhatsApp messages between you and her. And so, like, I don't know. This is a very, 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 very sad situation. I'm not happy about putting out a story like this involving a woman who's been married to you for 30 years. Hasn't been any public shenanigans going on with Tasha. I do know that she has a very strained relationship with her sister, with her mother, and it all boils back to you. And then when I have different messages from different women, I mean, we even have messages between you and a woman on LinkedIn. I said, damn. All
part of the federal. I mean, it's all part. Tasha, I agree with you. I'm not cutting you off, boo, because we gonna pull this bus off in a minute.
Okay.
He said it's all part of the federal. So now, is he trying to say that the feds are setting him up for the whole R. Kelly shit? Is he trying to link it all together? Because that's what it sounds like he's trying to do. Here's what I'm not going to let him do. I'm not going to let him think that we all stupid in this free world listening to this bullshit. Tasha K is trying to let him know. Basically, she ain't trying. She letting him know. Nigga, there's more bitches fitting the drop, and I got them all. I got your whole stable of bitches getting ready to tell a whole interview. And you know what else I want Tasha K to do? I want Tasha K to sit all these bitches down in one room and bring their phones to the forefront. Because once you bring up phones and you bring up all the same text messages, that's one. Everybody's gonna have the same number, Rocky. Come on. Everybody got the same dick pics. Come on. Like, we're not gonna do this. I need her to bring all the bitches, do everybody's interview separate. But then in the finale, Tasha K, this is what I want you to do. I want you to bring all these bitches in one room and have their phones right there. And then everybody pull up their text messages from the moment they met them to now, and I bet you everybody is getting the same dick pics, everybody's getting the same I love yous, everybody getting the same, I bet you the Cash App is still the same with your dumb ass, the Cash App still gonna be the same, the number's still gonna be the same, listen, Linda, I hope that's what she do. I really do. That would hit the fan right there. That would go like, just do it, Tasha. Just get everybody round these bitches the fuck up. Because I'm tired of him acting like they so beneath him and how it's linked into the fans. I can't really tell you nothing, but I'm going to tell it to you anonymously, and I'm going to tell it to you on the back end, and oh, I need you to fly in, and oh, I need you to do this, and oh, I need you to do that, and I'm going to tell you when we get off the phone, and I called you, but it wasn't from this number, and who you called? I bet you he called from the phone number he been giving all the bitches. Listen, Linda, listen, it's a whole situation. I'm lying.
It's something that's connected to something you talked about that people been trying to tear me down or pull me down for years, right? But you can't. Those other, I mean, this ain't the first time we hear about. We knew about Unique situation of whatever coming out 3 weeks before it came out with whatever, she talked about, hey Tasha, I can't make babies, but that's all I'm gonna give you, okay? Like, by the laws of nature, I can't have children. I mean, we got one son, me and Tasha. I got one child on the whole earth. So I'm gonna leave that there.
Well, do you have a vasectomy or something, or what?
No, it's a medical thing, but we can't. That's why me and my wife was crying. Like, oh, she had 3 babies. She was like, damn, I wish I had one more. Since she had 3, bring that one if she got one. So at least I can keep that one. So, I hear what you're saying. But then also, the reason why I can't really get into that until I see you, you'll be like, oh, shit, y'all some dumb hoes. First of all, here's the...
Go ahead. No, keep going. Sorry about that.
First of all, here's the thing you should ask. What's the whole point? You say it's very sad. I've been married to this lady 30 years, never heard anything. And then, this girl is saying I was going to leave Tasha and digital footprints.
Unique.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all. Him lying a lot. And the only thing that I can think of that Tasha talked about in the past is the R. Kelly shit. The only thing Tasha didn't do was link him to the R. Kelly shit. Basically, she didn't dive into the whole situation like she should have, because she would have linked it to her damn self, and this would have been a better conversation. My thing is, that all you did do was give Tasha K the ammunition to go really dig up some more shit on you. Her and the employee. They're going to dig up some more shit. They're going to bring all these girls to the forefront. My thing is, though, he can't really deny it no more. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do or where he's going with this, but I feel like he's full of it. And if y'all don't feel so, then y'all crazy. But this man is full of crap. He's full of it. He's definitely full of it. Definitely is full of it. Definitely is full of it. But we're going to see what else he got to say about the whole situation, because it is a situation. And it's going to be more girls that come out. And I want to see what he got to say about that. Is you going to call Tasha K on those girls too? Or are you going to do that? Unique is very pretty. Whoever she is, she's very pretty. Lace front is lacing, I always look at the hair first, as a hairstylist, So she's saying things. She wanted to, step to Tasha K. And she did. She came with security. He gonna ask, oh, why would she come with security? You are linked into the whole federal thing with R. Kelly and all that. I don't think she just bought security for no Tasha K. Okay? I think she bought security because she probably been getting threats, allegedly. I don't know for a fact, but I feel like she didn't just bring security for Tasha K. I feel like she thought that if she went to this interview, somebody was going to stop her from doing the interview, so she bought security with her to be more safe. She tried to make it seem like she bought security for Tasha K because she wanted to fight Tasha K, because she felt like Tasha K was dragging her, which she was. Tasha K apologized, but I don't believe the Unique, which is the side chick, bought security for no Tasha K. I believe it's bigger than what everybody is thinking. I think this is about to really hit the fan and open up some real situation. Y'all go and look at the rest of the phone call. I have stopped because I'm done with him lying. Okay, and if I'm his wife, I'm side-eyeing everything that he says in my ear on the low or anything, because every time she like stumbles for words, it seems like it's a problem. Okay, I always felt funny when, if you go look at the part where she goes and meets up with the other record label, right? He's more hyped than her when she starts singing. If you look at it, oh yeah, jump up, high-fiving people and all that. You already knew. You called her the truth in the booth. So why you acting like you never, like, yeah, and he trying to boost it up, and he's more hyped than the people that she's singing for? I felt that part was a little weird. I didn't like that. That's triggered me. Like, I didn't like that part. He gives me a lot of, I'm going to tell you what he gives me. He gives off to me. He gives me short man complex. Off the rip. He gives me short man complex. He gives me liar. It's very triggering to even hear his voice. I don't need to see him in the interview. It's bad enough I gotta watch him on the whole reality show, because that even is like some of the things that he do is a trigger. When he went over there on the show and he whispered in her ear what to say to the producers, you hear the producer in the background, Rocky, why you trying to tell Tasha what to say, and blah 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 blah. It's like a lot, y'all. Y'all gotta go look at it. Like I said, go look at Unwind with Tasha K. Go give her some more views. Listen, because we know she needs them. She got to pay back Cardi B. No shade or facts. Listen. Anyway, like I said, y'all seen on the McDonald's show. But I'm not throwing shade. I'm just speaking facts. Don't be mad at me. But yeah, y'all have to go and really look at it. I don't understand what he thought he was doing when he called Tasha K. But I'm not really feeling the phone call. I feel like you did better not even saying nothing, brother. And even Tasha K is telling you that, but yet you're not listening. You just keep going and going and going and going. And that's what I don't like about him. But tell me what you think about it, YouTube. My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go, YouTube. Later.
20, she had a big booty to him. Period.
Now, I pulled up the BBC 3 interview. It says, this is the title, The Truth About R. Kelly and Aaliyah. And I'm going to fast forward to the part where he's talking about them. Okay?
One man who was very close to R. Kelly at the time is Rocky Bivens. Rocky became R. Kelly's personal business manager in '96 and was his right-hand man for the next 14 years.
Backstage entrance. Thank you very much.
Rocky's agreed to talk to me backstage. Will Rocky shed any light on the alleged wedding and relationship between R. Kelly and Aaliyah?
Loved her, and I believe she loved him for who he was and what he was doing for her. Was she old enough to understand what she was involved in? I probably don't think so.
Having a sexual relationship?
I never saw them have a sexual relationship, you know. I mean, and I have no reason to lie. I've never seen Robert and Aaliyah intimate. I mean, he never. Now, of course, I'm not naive because he's working on an album, but it was never a kiss. It was never a holding of hand. It was always, we were all together.
Did Aaliyah make you ask questions, especially was like, you know,
yeah, I mean, I
year
did question it within myself, but like, he never did anything inappropriate in front of me. I've never seen an underage girl with Robert Kelly, and I've been right next to him. That's how clever he is, if what people are saying is true.
Were there ever any times that you were like, oh, this woman looks kind of young and he's...
No, there's several times where I've had to say, like, you know, no, that's not going to happen, you know, because of the age of the person. So, you know, if I was involved, like, how old...
Pause. I thought he never did nothing in front of you. See what I'm saying? You see how he talk and then double talk and then back it? He cannot keep doing that. And this is why he just shouldn't do no more interviews, never. Because this is from, well, this is crazy because it's from 4 years ago, right? And got 1 million views on there. Why are you even doing an interview about Robert, period, if you're not going to admit to anything, but admit to something, but then not admit to it, and then double walk it and then take it back? Do you see what I'm saying, YouTube? Let's keep listening.
I'm 16. No, you gotta go. I didn't care if he got mad at me because it was a choice with me. When it came to sex, it was sex to Robert.
Despite the age.
If a girl was in a room and she had a big booty, she had a big booty. If she was 15 or 20, she had a big booty to him. Period.
It seems like you may perhaps think that what people are saying is true based on your experience with him.
I'm not gonna say that, you know, I don't believe what has happened. You know what I'm saying? Where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, but I do say that if Robert hasn't been physically caught, or if nobody has hardcore evidence, who am I to judge or to say, no, that was him or you did wrong?
Is he a pedophile? Do you think so?
Well, let me ask you this, because it would be wrong if I was to call him a pedophile if he's sick. And I'm saying, if I was to call him, now would he be clinically, or what's the terminology, deemed as a pedophile, by definition? Yes. Can we, because I'm on chance,
I understand. Wow. It's pretty clear he thinks R. Kelly has an issue with underage girls, and this is a guy who's worked with him for like 20 years. He knows the in and outs of his life.
Again, he know the in and outs of R. Kelly life. He been working with him for over 20 years. Yeah, so this is why he really can't tell Tasha K nothing, because he don't know the backlash of it. R. Kelly just called Corey Holcomb's show and gave a whole little rundown about the whole government issue with the whole case and everything. This is why he can't really speak on nothing, because he don't know the backlash that's coming from it. This is why he shouldn't be on the interview phone call with no Tasha K. This man was in front of his face interviewing him, and he already seen that he was full of shit. So, and we listening to the phone call with Tasha K, and we feel like that's full of shit. We looking at him on the reality show, we feel like that's full of shit. Man, listen, just be seen and not heard sometimes. Just be seen and not heard. Sometimes it's best to just say, no comment. Sometimes it's just best to say no comment. And I'm getting into the practice of learning that a lot with my new businesses and people questioning me about certain things. And if I feel like I don't want to answer nothing, no comment. I do that with my friends. I do that with family members. No comment. And they just know, like, oh, this bitch is really, like, on her shit. Yeah, because it's like, I don't have nothing to say. Sometimes it's just best to not say nothing, YouTube. I had to let y'all hear that little piece of the interview. Sorry about my screen going into another, but it is what it is. My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the little clip that I just played you from the interview. Tell me how you feel about the whole Tasha K phone call. Let's get it done in the comments, because you know I'm here for the comments, YouTube. I am here for it, and I get down and dirty in them comments, because I read, because you never know who might be in the comments. I gotta go, YouTube. Later.